They didn't see the miscarriages. They didn't see the broken hearts of families that have held dead babies in their hands, like my best friend, or me when the baby's 5 months along and I'm dying outside the hospital because she wants to go kill our baby because she didn't feel that that whatever she wanted to feel, that I wasn't safe enough, that I wasn't going to stick around, or that she couldn't afford it, were all poor excuses for a 5 month abortion. I go into these zones in my head watching this girl. I think it was Susan Kennedy, the Susan Kennedy on Instagram this morning, and it broke my heart, to watch another human being. And I went, me too. And then I said, men too, because we have the Me Too movement, but we got the Men Too movement now. It's not just Me Too that he grabbed my butt, Men Too that we died inside when our children weren't born, and that it hurts us to have depression and overweight and miscommunication and dreams not achieved. Like that is not just alone. It's not just a man thing, woman thing. This is a human experience. That's why I said, shift happens because shift happens to everyone. Maybe not in a spiritual sense, right? But the shifting of their consciousness of what's important to them. I guarantee you what was important to you is maybe, your reputation or your clothes or, some high school bully trauma bullshit, right? You're going to want to look good and feel good and all these other things. Then life happens and you realize those are the little things. You have bigger dreams. These shiftings happen inside of us all where we're just like, man, I can't believe that was my number one priority. Till I got into a motorbike accident in Thailand, the truth is I had my priorities skewed. I was worried about my hair. I was worried about my bank account. You know what I'm saying? And then lo and behold, as I'm falling, almost sliding underneath the truck, I didn't give a shit about any of that anymore. That my eyebrows have to raise like, bro, it was the last of my concern. Matter of fact, the only thing I was concerned about was life. Please don't let me die. I want more time. And as I leveraged my time against death's doorknob, knocking on heaven's door, hey, 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 knock, knock, knocking. And I was like, I just want my time back. You can keep the hair. You can keep the cologne. You can keep the shoe. You can keep the bracelet. You can keep the bank account, bro. All I care about is my life and living on the other side of this, whatever situation it is.